be y'all. How the fuck is everybody doing? It's your neighborhood Jesus, AM Jesus, Shades, Mother Truckin' Wade. Another night of 3 hours of sleep. I don't understand it because I didn't even really need to wake up super early today, but just did anyway. True story. Ugh. Justin says, what? What up, Justin? How you doing, man? Somebody commented, yeah, I feel you, dude. A JDM wheel would be nice, but for the price, I would just go Nardi / quick release hub. I just got started on my Mint DC5 build, and it seems everyone is out to get me now. Your build's a lot of motivation for me, man. Keep it up. Word. Justin says, did you just wake up? No, I've been up for like 2.5 hours. I'm good. How are you? Nervous, man. Today, if I get the car back today, it's going to be a pretty awesome, but it's going to be awesome once it happens. I test drive the car and everything, but I'm just like nervous. Justin says, was that a comment on YouTube? Yeah, it was on my GoPro Hero 5 POV driving video. True story. From someone named Tyler. Hey, Tyler. But yeah. What are you up to, Justin? I missed the last 2 nights of streaming. You're getting the clutch fixed? Dude, you've missed some monumental shit. I've been wondering where you were. We're not just getting the clutch and the flywheel put in. We're getting all of it put in. All the parts I've been showing you. Showing you guys everything except for the wideband gauge. So bushing kit, tie rods, and those roll center adjuster extended ball joints, the clutch master cylinder, the fucking slave cylinder, the fuel pump, like everything except for the AEM. The motor mount inserts too. True story. So there's going to be a lot, I mean, and I really do mean a lot of just difference in feeling the car. Like I'm a little scared, honestly. We're past the point of no return. And also, what do you think all that would cost to put in? Because he said $800 for the clutch and the flywheel, just that. So what do you think for all that stuff? Let's see your guess. Justin says, I've missed so much. It's going to drive like new. Yeah, probably better than new, honestly. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm totally happy that I'm getting all this stuff put in, because it's been sitting around for almost 2.5 months now. So there's so much more to do. Like literally, even after this, there's still so much more to do. I want to get coilovers, suspension. I'd like to get some new tires. I'd like to get S2000 gauge cluster, push start button, get the wideband installed. Justin said $1,200. That's not a bad guess. He said it's somewhere, the high number, it could be $1,200. You're not completely off, but he said the high number is probably $1,400 to $1,500 to get that stuff installed, and it could be lower though. Justin says, I'd be nervous too, honestly. It's going to be so different. Yeah. Even just like the motor mount inserts are going to make a huge difference in the way the car pulls and the cabin feels. There'll probably be some vibration in the cabin from, the motor mounts are stiff. So the motor's like solid, but then it transfers some of that force or that vibration to the cabin. So like you'll sometimes you'll have like A pillars like kind of rattling a little bit, or the dashboard will rattle just like a hair and shit like that. So I'm not sure if it's going to do that or not. I don't know how make or break that is, honestly. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal for me because I like the car. It's like almost like more of a race car feel, but yeah, just a little nervous, a little anxious. Literally, the past 3 nights I've slept between 2 to 5 hours. Past 3 nights I've slept for 3.5 hours each night. Justin says, yeah, it won't soak up vibrations like rubber mounts. Yeah, well, I mean, they are polyurethane. They're not like, it's not like a solid, it's not like a Hasport like mount kit. It's the same motor mounts, but just inserts that go around the side. Just imagine like earmuffs over your ears. It's kind of like something like that. Let's see. Justin says, how long has it been in the shop? I dropped it off about Tuesday at 4 o'clock or 3:30, I think, p.m. And they were already, they close at 5. So I just dropped it off there because Wednesday, yesterday, my pops was going to the hospital to get some tests done, some blood work, x-ray, yearly tests because he's type 1 diabetic and has high blood pressure and shit. So my fucking mom's was going with him to, so he didn't have to go alone, basically. And she couldn't pick me up if I dropped my car off in the morning yesterday. So I just dropped it off, the evening before. But yeah, it's been there. They started working on it yesterday morning at 7 o'clock in the morning. So it's 24 hours later. So I definitely think I'm getting the call today and not tomorrow because they work fast as fuck. I mean, honestly, I don't think they'd keep it overnight twice because I'm getting a little antsy, honestly. Justin says, that's a long time without your baby. Yeah. I've never had to, like, the thing is, like, I drop it off to him in the morning and I get it back the day of, like, when I got the bolt-ons put in and stuff like that. It was the day, it was like a 7 or 8 hour absence. So it's not that big of a deal. You drop it off at 7, you come back home, you go to sleep again, take a nap or eat some breakfast, watch some TV or play some video games or music or something. And, if before 5, they call you. So it's like getting a little nervous. And I just hope everything goes well. Cause like the only things we couldn't do, or he said that I need to wait on probably or do somewhere else is the wideband gauge. I asked him, I was like, there's 2 ways to set up this wideband gauge. Do I replace my primary O2 sensor and just use this wideband's O2 sensor in my primary and then basically take the jumper harness and put it in K-Pro's ECU jumper harness, like the piggyback connector? Or do I get a weld-on bung put into the race header and have a third O2 sensor that basically is just the wideband, the air fuel ratio just in the cabin so you can see it to see if the car is leaning out? And he was like, yeah, you're definitely going to want to get that weld-in bung welded into the race header and have it there on its own separate circuit because you don't want to replace the primary and feed it into K-Pro because he said it's just too many headaches and like, jumping through hoops and shit. Justin says, is it possible to screw up any of that? Screw up any of what? Just any of the stuff? I mean, shit happens all the time. I mean, you never know. Like, they do good work, but I mean, I'm just being paranoid. Iceman says, good motherfucking morning. What up, Jay? How you doing, man? Hopefully we're getting the call today because I'm getting nervous. Getting a little nervous. Been sleeping 3 hours every night for the past couple of nights. So Iceman says, what's good, y'all? Just fucking chilling, waiting on the car. Hoping to get a call back today on this motherfucking cell phone saying, hey, Shades. Hey, Anthony. Get the fuck down here and chirp third. Justin says they'll do a good job. Yeah, I mean they did a good job on the bolt-ons. They've rebuilt my gearbox and my motor before, or replaced the whole motor. I mean they do good work. That's why I go to them. They're kind of let's see. Iceman says shit. Just in the drive-thru about to get food. Where you at? You at that Chick-fil-A? Picking up hose and chicken. Iceman says or no, not Iceman. Justin says, I got here 13 seconds after the stream ended last night. Yeah, that happened to Honda Vlogs too, man. He was like literally getting in his car and I ended the stream just because it was like kind of a slower night. And literally he's like, as soon as I'm driving, fucking the stream ends, man. I can't shades cast. Iceman says, about to pull up in Gucci style. Justin says he's hitting on those Christian girls, dude. I'm a sucker for demonizing Christian girls. Gonna put the devil in them. Justin says it was sad. Then he says, laughing my fucking ass off. Be like, girl, give me that booty. The devil wants you. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's true, Jay. He says, if anything, they're freakier than me. Yeah. Imagine they're super Christian except for the premarital sex side. So they think you're like a demon or like the devil or you're evil or something. They're like, I'm gonna fuck the devil out of you. Oh shit. Icebed says, I don't go in until 10 and I'm already here laughing my ass off. Hey, got some streaming to do, man. Glad I could be of use. Justin says, I used to think you were just going there for the nuggets. Oh, I hate the nuggets, man. It's all about the chicken strips, chicken strip legs, as Krishna likes to put it. Bro, I fucking had this like nightmare one night and woke up in the morning and I don't know, like it was like 10 or it was like noon or something. So I was like, Christian's probably at work. This would be funny. And I was like, dude, I just had the craziest nightmare. And then he's like, what? That you met Chick-fil-A girl and you've never seen her from but the waist up. So like when you met her and she got in your car, her legs were chicken strips. I was fucking done. I was like, oh my God, that's funny as fuck. Justin says, you go for the Christian strips. Iceman says, I took a nasty dub last night. Nice, dude. I'm so fed up with Fortnite, man. I had so many disappointing matches with Eric and Silent and fucking Jonathan, I think his name is. So many motherfucking top 10 finishes that could have just been nasty, but they weren't. Dude, you just gotta get on that wavelength. Like me, you, and Eric play, we do pretty decent. Like you and me play, we do like really well because we're both like, dude, you and me are like fucking nasty builders. Not as nasty as the people we think are nasty, but like to Eric and his crew, I'm the nastiest builder. I can build fast as fuck compared to them. So like they don't even build at all. So that building, man, like even ugh. Iceman says, laughing my ass off. Justin says, lumpy legs, laughing my ass off. Iceman says, 2v2 at the end, and I risked my life so my boy could kill the guy. Dude, that's a good tactic, you know? Somebody go in kamikaze style and keep him busy, and then the other person's, they kill their person, they can kill your person, or vice versa. Justin says, chicken strips. Right. Chicken booty. Might have to take my car by Chick-fil-A today. Get some Paul Walker reaction. Be like, yeah, got the laptop out. Data login. New clutch. New everything. Dome. Justin says that's an innuendo. Chicken strips. Yo, chicken, why don't you strip for me? Iceman says literally jumped, had fall damage from a hill so I could kill one, and then he was up on the mountain. The second dude was shooting me, and since he was distracted shooting me, my boy shot. Oh, I can imagine that, almost like a Scarface type scenario, like he's shooting down off a balcony and someone just like walks up right behind him while he's occupied. Justin says the Christian chick strips for you. That is the plan. No, I don't think I've ever dated. Well, no, I hooked up with this one Christian girl who was like, I didn't even know she was Christian. She like smoked weed and everything. This is back in high school. So like she worked at the apothecary, this like, drugstore place, but they like made burgers and like food counter. And my best friend was dating this one girl who was her best friend. So like, she was like flirting with me all the time, giving me burgers and milkshakes and shit like that. And, buying bud and stuff like that. Oops, did I say that? Just kidding. Um, but I'm honest in the morning. Just kidding. No, I'm not. Fucking essentially like I went over to her house and she, this is back when you live with your parents type deal. Fucking fucking God, I'm sidetracked now. I fucked up. Fucking I went over to her house and we're hanging out and we were like just got baked. And literally like we're in her room hanging out and we like start making out and I like try to cop a feel and she's like, stop. I'm like, what's wrong? I was like, I thought we were macking. She was like, no, but like I don't want this to lead to one other thing. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, well, kissing leads to that, and that leads to in my pants, and then in my pants leads to we're gonna have premarital sex or something like that. I was like, what the fuck? Like, bro, you're fucking crazy. I was like, you get your mom's downstairs. You got your mind in the gutter. I was like, we weren't about to smash. We were just having some fun. You know what I'm saying? If we are gonna go smash, we'd get in the DC-5. But it was just fun. It was so funny, dude. I was like, you're Christian? I was like, Jesus. I was like, I'm already not a virgin. I was like, you're so fucking weird. It was so strange, dude. I was like, dude, I didn't think even Christian people believe in that. Like, like a 16-year-old girl that's Christian. Like, I didn't even know, like, yeah, she might be Christian. She might go to church with her family on Sunday or something, but then she's smashing. I was like, this is so weird. You actually bought into the Kool-Aid. You're drinking the Kool-Aid. You're going Jim Jones on me. It's like, this is fucking. Let's see. Iceman says, piped the fuck out of here. Oh man, blue balls. Justin says, Bud, you should be ashamed. Or wait, are you saying Bud like calling me like dude, you should be ashamed? Or are you saying like Bud, you should be ashamed? You smoked Bud. Justin says, laughing my ass off. That's priceless. Was she hot? Fuck yeah, she was hot. She was sexy. She was like that Drew Barrymore type sexy. She wasn't like Charlize Theron or something like fucking, super sexy, but she was like cute girl next door sexy as fuck. You know how there's different sexies? There's cute, there's sexy, you guys get my drift. Justin says, not all Christians believe that. LOL. You're fucking right. That's what I'm saying. I've met some fucking. Iceman says, great. I got iced coffee on my shirt. Oh, you fucked up. You fucked up. You better get some club soda. Or you should just like when you walk in, be like, dude, I was on the bus and some lady threw coffee on me. Just like make some awesome excuse. Iceman says, fugly. Fugly? Hell no. You trying to say Drew Barrymore is fugly? Drew Barrymore's pretty sexy. Earlier Drew Barrymore, not now Drew Barrymore. Not so much. Iceman says, good thing it's colored like a reddish white one. Yeah, straight white. Justin says, as long as you don't have an interview Jay. Iceman says, I'm saying there's also fugly. Oh, I don't fuck with fugly girls. That's not even an option. Dude, in my prime, I was landing some big fish. True story. Now I've slowed down. I've gone to my not get any fish stage, which is highly sad. But I'm not really trying, you know. I'm not even swimming. I can't swim. Justin says, just take your shirt off. It's hot today anyway. That's suspect, Justin. Iceman says, shit, Justin, we've been past interviews. We about to catch a bag. He's about to catch a DC-5 bag. Iceman says, I need a great white shark. That's the bitch that's going to kill you. Justin says, damn. Justin, you've been out of commission, man. You've been mulching too much. Iceman's working he's about to start working at Nissan. He's training right now. He wants that DC-5. He wants to go to H-Day and have a good time. Because this H-Day fucked his world up, to say the least. Iceman says, I used to get blowfishes. that could sound good or bad. Compared to a great white shark, a blowfish. Justin says, I was telling Jay. I'm aware. Telling him to take his shirt off. Could you imagine training at Nissan just like, fuck it, man. Taking my shirt off today. Indoors, air conditioned. They're just like, what are you doing? It's not even hot in here. It's 72. Iceman says, Shades want to know what's funny. That girl I took to H-Day, her favorite brand is Nissan. Her dream car is GTR. Well, she's a stank hoe. She's never given one, so you don't got to worry about that. But that is funny. Justin says, I can't believe I missed so much. Iceman says, guess who's working there now, bitch? Like you have to go on the list you have to get pre-approved for a GTR. She comes in, she's like, yeah, I want a GTR. You're just like, get fucked. You remember me? Justin says, LOL, all the girls will come in to buy a car. Yeah, them or their boyfriends or husbands. Iceman says, sorry, your credit's some shit. I can't help you. Now step the fuck on, ho. That's right. I want my fucking car back. It's 45, 50 minutes till 10 a.m. I want my shit back. One thing he told me that he wasn't sure if he was going to be able to do, he said he would try, is the Hyperflex bushing kit. And that could, if he doesn't do it, that's going to save a couple $100, $200 to $300, I would think. But he said that sometimes he's done like 2 or 3 of those kits on like Hondas before. And essentially, like, it's hard as a bitch with the control arms. Like the sway bar bushings are no problem, but the upper and lower control arms, the existing bushing with the metal sleeve, it does not want to come out when it's been in there for a long time under stress. So a lot of times they have to heat it up with a blowtorch, and he said it's just a pain in the ass. Like, shit is wild stuff. Because I would have never thought he would have said that. I thought he'd have been like, yeah, we just heat it up. It's no problem. But he's like, dude, it's such a pain in the ass. I fucking hate it. That's like my favorite thing in the whole world. 30-second notes with one hand. Motherfucker's a beast. Iceman says, bro, like dead ass, if I can sell 11 cars, bro, in a month, that's $4K in my pocket. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you sell 11 cars, that's $4 on top of your grand. So you're making $5 a month. That's like making like probably like I'd say 75 to 80 grand a year if you sold 11 cars every month, which not saying you are. I mean, that's 11 cars a month, man. That's pretty tough. But it just depends on how many people come through. If you get the sale, because there's other salesmen too. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm sure it's like a competitive thing. Whoever's like the has the best customer service or like doesn't push too much, because it's like a game of chess. You got to think 10 moves ahead. You know what I mean? Because if you're just thinking of the one move, you might fuck up. You know what I mean? You might be like, "Oh, so you guys are ready to buy it?" And they're like, "No, we're just looking," you know, or some shit like that. So you just like, you know, take your time. I'll be over here. If you have any questions, this and that, suck my dick from the bag. Just like roll up in there. They're like, "Excuse me, we have a question." Be like, "What the fuck you want?" It'd be funny as fuck. Be like, "This car's the shit. You got questions? Suck my dick from the back." Let's see. Justin says, instead of a name tag, you should just put your name on your chest. Iceman says, or my forehead. My name, Jeff. Justin says, yeah, name tag. Justin says, yep, I've heard that's a pain in the ass. Iceman says it's basically who greets the customer at the door, and then that's the customer. Or their customer, sorry. Justin says, take that shirt off and you'll sell 50 cars a month. Let's see. Iceman says, shit, 50 cars. I'll be the top salesman in Maryland for the cars. Laughing my ass off. The record is 48 in a month. There's 30, depending on what month it is, it's either 30 or 31 days in a month. That means the motherfucker sold like 2 or 3 cars on some of those days. Like, what the fuck? He must be like including a bag of cocaine with it or something. Like, you know, 8-ball. Buy this car, get some fire 8-ball. Justin says, tell them all to get a Honda instead. Give them instructions to the Honda dealer. The fuck? Hey, I know you're here for a Nissan, but I really like Hondas too, so you should probably go over there. Iceman says, funny thing, that's my trainer. Yeah, Zen Master. I just want to call him up and be like, you sold 3 cars in one day? He's like, yep. Be like, you got any cocaine? The Iceman says, read up. I don't think I missed a comment. Yeah, he made 28,500. I thought I said that. 48 cars. That, yeah, I believe it. That's highly unrealistic, though. That's like some fluke shit. That's like including a bag of cocaine with each car. Something wild style. He's got some magic. Iceman says, yeah, bro, 28.5K a month. That's fucking crazy. Yeah. Iceman said he said he never did it again. Exactly. It's a fluke. 18 years, said he's been working there 18 years. That's definitely a fluke. That's like some luck. Eric, where's that car though? Look at this face, man. I'm nervous. I'm waiting. I'm fucking suck my dick from the back. Where's my car? One leaves, one comes. Justin says, I gotta go to work. Peace, bros. Later, Justin. Yeah, right. You just leaving because Eric's gonna beat you up. Justin says, bye, Eric. Iceman says the most he sold in a day is 8. The fuck? Oh my god. That's some fluke shit, man. That's like, hey, you want a pound of heroin? Buy this car. Eric says, ha 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 ha. Yeah, just waiting on the call, man. This phone isn't ringing. Justin says no comment. Run! He's gonna get you. He's gonna get you. And if they destroy my car or transmission, I'll probably just revert to my guitar player esqueness. Eric says, got a bitch. Or gotcha, bitch. Iceman says, I'll tell you this, if I can get that 10K, I'm getting that specific DC5 I showed you. I'll be flying out there. For real, though. Shit, man. Maybe we can make it a field trip. Maybe I'll go with you. I haven't been to Chicago in a minute. Or Illinois for that part. Don't come back more. Can't take it. My guitar wants to kill your mama. My guitar wants to kill your mama. My guitar wants to burn your dad. I get real mean when it makes me mad. Later I try to call you. Iceman says, oh baby, I'm ready. I'm so pumped, man. It's not even funny. Justin said, how'd the surgery go? Justin says, why not drive it? Why not drive? It's not that far. Because who the fuck's going to drive his car back? And it's 16 hours from where I am. That's a far drive. That means that literally means that we'd have to take his mom's Accord or my DC5 and fucking go to Frankfort, Illinois, 16, 17 hours, and literally waste all that gas money that we could just get on a plane ticket. But hopefully the plane doesn't crash and we don't die, because that would be some fucking heck shit. The universe would definitely be dealing some fucked up cards. But if he drove his mom's Accord by himself, like let's say I didn't go with him, fucking Iceman says, chill, bro. Hey man, you never know. I'm kind of weary of planes now since that Malaysia shit and all that shit. You never know. I do like driving more than flying. I will say that, because we could split the driving 8 and 8. I drive 8 hours, you drive 8 hours. That shit would be chill. And driving road trips seem to go faster and more fun when you got somebody with you. You know, got homies with you. Driving that by yourself sucks a dick from the back. But what was I saying? Yeah, if he drives by himself, like he has a car he's going with, so like he can't fuck. What's he supposed to like hold this wheel and then like hold the wheel over here? Eric says it sucked bad. I ended up drinking like 16 beats last night, probably beers. Iceman says I have no car, bro. Eric says beers. Justin says get shades to drive you. That's a lot of gas money. Iceman says left myself chill, bro. To the plane crash. Justin says 16 beats. I'm sorry, Eric. At least it's over. Eric says good way to break the clutch in, man. Shit, I mean, the miles I'm gonna put it on it before Honda Vlogs. I go up to Maryland to fucking hang with Honda Vlogs and do the review. I mean, it'll probably be broken in by then. I'm gonna do a lot of driving today. At least like I'm gonna say 50. I'm gonna try to shoot for 50 to 100 miles today. So if I do 100 a day, that's 5 days, and if I do 50, that's 10 days. So I mean, that would be dope. Eric says, all right, read that. Iceman says, my mom would not let me. I'll tell you that. She fucking don't let me go to McDonald's up the street. And you drive her to work for like 30 or 40 minutes every fucking morning? Like, fuck that. She won't let you go to McDonald's. Justin says, I wish I could drive him. That'd be an awkward ride. Just kidding. Y'all roll up in the Odyssey. They're like, what is this? Justin says, want to come CUM to Charlottesville? I don't. Iceman says, laughing my ass off. She's fucking annoying, man. She's always on dick thinking I'm gonna crash. Iceman says, I mean, that van is spacious. Smirking. Iceman says, you drive me crazy. Laughing my ass off. Just kidding. Let me stop. This man, Justin, said he had to go to work. He's like, how's the surgery? I'll drive you. Eric's laughing. Come down Gay Street. The further you go, the gayer you get. The fuck? Oh shit. Iceman says that's where I live. Do you really live on Gay Street? One of my best friends in Longwood used to live on High Street, and yes, we were smoking a lot of weed. So it was just hilarious. It's like, come on down High Street. Eric's laughing his ass off. Iceman says that's where I live. Justin's laughing his ass off. Iceman says I live at the very end, so I'm gay as fuck. Iceman says sorry guys, I'm just hyper. Well, just listen to a little bit of this. Da 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 da. Da na 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 na. Da 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 da. Eric says, ha ha ha, damn, you're good, Iceman. Justin says, never mind, Jay, I'm not driving you. Iceman says, I'm ready to sell some motherfucking cars. Coffee, cocaine, bitches, Wolf of Wall Street. Iceman says, where they at, though? I just want to drive this car. I'm trying to think where I'm going to drive today. Iceman says, I just want to get my car. I feel you, bro. I feel very blessed to have had mine for as long as I have. Iceman says, Shades, come down, motherfucker, fuck it. Nah, you said you're gay as fuck. I'm staying away from you now. Eric says, come on down to Florida, man. It's all good in the hood. Yeah, dude, Florida's fun to drive to, honestly. I went to Gainesville. It was like 9 hours. And I was on Adderall. And I did the whole drive in 9 hours without even, like, blinking. Drinking a whole bunch of coffee. Heart just boop, 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 do, 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 boop, 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 do, 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 do. That's right. Ruth has been thinking. Iceman says, okay, fine. Okay, fine, I'll be bisexual then. I think she's come up with the answer. Just keep your eye. This motherfucker's wild. I've located the song that will play while Justin and Iceman are going to Illinois to get the car. Imagine Justin and Iceman in the car, in the van. Have you guys ever seen this guy? He plays the saxophone song, but it's like, this motherfucker goes in public just doing this shit. He's in the laundromat. The drive-thru. Security's got him fucking hitting in the head with a clipboard. Oh, it's too good. It's a classic. Eric says it would be closer, laughing my ass off, like 8 hours. Oh, okay, got you. So you're up more north than Gainesville. Eric says ha 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 ha. Iceman says laugh my fucking ass off, 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 off. I'm done. Justin says I'm dead. Justin says, sounds fun. I'm ready, Jay. Read up, Shades. Iceman says. Iceman says, I need some of that before work. Don't motherfucking blink at the customers and shit. It's like, hi, would you like to buy a car today? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. If you buy a car, I get money. Mm-hmm. That's right. It's an automatic. That's right. It has air conditioning. That's right. I'm not blinking. Be like, give me the money. My heart's beating out of my fucking chest. Justin's dying laughing. Iceman says, like the motherfucker from Superbad, I laughing myself. Who's gonna get fucked up? You. That's who. She's totally gonna give it to you. You. That's who. That motherfucker's sketch. That fucking party they go to is sketch, dude. If I went to that party, I'd be like, I gotta go. Come on, sing. Iceman says, Fuller, go easy on the Pepsi. I missed that one. Justin says, you can't fuck them indoors, bro. Iceman says, I'll leave. Fuck that. We gotta do more morning streams. So much more engagement. There's only 3 people in here, but this is hilarious. People are too tired at the end of the day. Look at all this energy. God damn. Iceman says VTech, like tech energy, like VTech, the phone company. That's an actual phone company. I actually bought one of their phones just because it was VTech. It's like VTech, TECH. It's a horrible phone company, by the way. Eric says, I got 3 Red Bulls. Ha ha ha. Justin says VTech spelled correctly. Iceman says, hell yeah. Justin says, I can't leave. LOL. I'm listening while driving. Well, you're officially Shades casting then. But you're commenting too. So that's not quite Shades casting. But it's like Shades casting with commentary. We need that motherfucking one more victory. I want my car today. We've been waiting so long. Iceman says, I'm going to call my motherfucking customer. I'm using VTech to call you. I'm calling so you can buy a car. Come through. I got the best deals. Three Red Bulls, Eric. That's impressive. That's like almost getting close to Adderall. Like 3 back to back. God damn. I feel like that would make you sick though. But I guess Adderall can make you sick too. Where are we at? Justin says I got an alignment I can type. I got an alignment I can type while driving. That's funny. Eric says 20 ounce, 320. You drank 60 ounces of Red Bull. Jesus Christ! I think I'd rather drink 16 beers. Ooh. But at least you didn't say Monster, because I think Monster and Haas and shit like that taste. Ugh. That shit tastes rank. Like Red Bull actually tastes good. Iceman says play Lady in Red. That's the song for my DC5. What DC5? Lady in Red. I don't know what is that. Iceman says we need to crack a cold one, guys. Crack a cold one. Crack a cold one. Justin says, isn't that like 25 cups of coffee? Dude, like 15 cups of coffee? That's like when you just like start feeling like sick. Iceman says, I'm hurt now. Frown. Crying. Thanks, Shades. I'm just fucking with you, bro. But think about this. If you're going to get the satin silver one, why is it Lady in Red? Shouldn't it be like Silver Rocket or something like that? Or the fucking Bullet Band or something? Someday we need just one victory and we're on our way. Fight for it all day and fight for it all night. Give us just one victory, it will be alright. Let's see. Justin says, I'm here. Bye for real. Later, Justin. Iceman says, because my interior is going to be red, motherfucker. I'm going to be all up in it. Get it. Iceman says, all right, Justin, take care, bro. Eric says, I have 3. I ain't drank them all yet. Oh, I was about to say, like, you hammered 3 20-ounce Red Bulls back to back. Woo! That'd be some fuck shit. Iceman says the new Camry is sexy as fuck. I'm not a big Camry fan, honestly. Iceman says just saw one on coils. Even more so. You can only polish a turd but so much, but to each their own. I don't like Camrys. I don't like sedans. I mean, Honda Accord is good enough for me if we're going sedan or something like that. Just not a big Camry fan, not a big Toyota sedan fan. It's just they all look a dime a dozen. You know what I'm saying? Iceman says, yeah, I don't either. I'll choose Accord. Well, then the Camry's not sexy as fuck enough. Eric says, haha, or a Civic Si sedan. Yeah, exactly. I'm not trying to be the Honda fanboy, but their cars just do it for me. Even the sedans I wouldn't buy or like, at least they look better than a Camry. They look better than a Hyundai Elantra or some shit. You know what I mean? These cars have no personality. True story. I'm biased, guys. I'm a coupe guy. I'm the coupe god. If it don't got 2 doors, get on the floor. Iceman says, yeah, FB6 is nice, but I like the front end of the FA5 more. Yeah, I think both of them are nice, honestly. Like, they're both in the same category to me, FA6 and FA5 and FB6. They're not the car I would choose, but they totally get down. You know what I mean? SIs definitely get down. You know what I mean? I don't have kids. I don't have like fucking 3 friends to truck around. So when I go out with somebody, it's usually like a lady or one homie. You know what I mean? And I reserve that, like, hey, you're hanging out with Shades Wade. One homie only, one lady only. Unless there's multiple ladies, then we'll put them in the bag. Iceman says, yeah, FB6 is nice, but I like the front end of the FA5 more. Then he says 2 doors for no hose. Yeah, right. Hose sitting shotgun. I'll have hose falling out that thing. I'll put them in the hatch. I'll put 1 up front, 2 in the back, and I'll put 1 lane across the 2. We'll do what we got to do, man. Eric says FB6 will grow on you with the front end. It is a good front end. Iceman says, ejectocito, cuz. You stop that cry, Reese. What more do you want from me? Eric says, it's Shade's motherfucking Jesus wave. Come on now, laugh my ass off. I'll just put it to you guys this way: when I did my 101 and the 65 ticket, got busted. My lady was with me, and she was freaking out. She was like, "You're probably going to jail, and I'm gonna have to go home somehow." Iceman says, "Fuck that! I want to ride solo." We said it at the same time, laughing my ass off. What, Cry Reese? What more do you want from me? What more do you want from me? Fucking
What more do you want from me? Take my baby. What more do you want from me?
This one.
I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not doing anything illegal, but I don't want nobody. Oh my God, am I doing something illegal? Am I doing this video, or is this? Am I protected by the First Right Amendment of the amendment? I've been away from my baby for too much. That's just for my baby. 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 That's just for my oh. That's just for my baby.
I haven't heard this one yet. This is too good. This shit slaps.
I'm not doing anything illegal. Am I doing something illegal?
This is the best one yet. Oh yeah.
I mean, $13,000 a month. What more do you want from me?
Imagine you're Tyrese and you wake up and this gets posted. You just like stumble up your PR, your agent comes up to you, he's like, they made another one, and this one is really good. He's probably getting the fuck down to this. It's like, do you hear this? They're talking about me. That's me. Eric says, laughing my ass off. Iceman says, laughing my ass off. I can sell a car to this shit. Iceman says, thinking of that DC-5. I just want my baby. Eric says, yeah, Iceman, you tell them this is for your babies. Now buy this car, bitch. Oh my God. That is the best thing I've heard forever. Oh man, it's great. Now that was sample worthy. That's remix worthy. The other ones were funny, but they were just like auto-tune, just like kind of typical. That one was like fucking reminded me of some like and one basketball NBA jam, like 90s electronic hip hop. Some club music. Iceman says, I'm gonna see the things I get when I get Nissan certified. That's right. If I can do both DC-5 and Z, best believe I will. Dude, I would get the DC-5 and then work on getting a place in your own crib. You know what I'm saying? Iceman says, still shocked I got approved for the Macy's credit card. Iceman, how gangster is your Spanish? Translate this for me. just for fun. Let's see if Google Translate is accurate. Let's see if J Translate is accurate. Iceman says, "Oh, most deaf man for sure." Yeah, it would just make more sense to me with your situation right now, you know. Because if I could, I'd get my own place. But Iceman says, "Sweet octopus water." Yeah, something like that. Like fucking Google Translate told me like water of the octopus, fresh water of the octopus. So like Google Translate's kind of garbage. Something to do with octopus. Because in the song's like got two fucking names. Like this is Agua Dulce de Pulpo, but then also there's a version of it called Tentaculos, which is I guess tentacles or some shit. Oh wait, hold on. Eric says, "I'm going to make a prediction. Shades will get his phone call about his car at 1:30, somewhere in that area, anywhere from noon to 3:30 or 4, I'd say, because they close at 5." Iceman says Pulpo is octopus. Booyah. Iceman says, "I say 12." I mean, it's like 9:45. I'd say it's a couple, like an hour or two more, maybe something like that. Who knows? It depends on how much they got done of it yesterday, because like they might have had other cars in there. They had a couple cars, but there's like 5 techs in there, so. It's my journey to learn, my goal to learn fluent Spanish and fluent Japanese. That would make me happy. I know some French, I don't know it fluently, but yeah, it's just wild style. Iceman says it's not hard for Spanish. Yeah, it's not Spanish. It's such a thing to tackle. Spanish is actually fairly easy because it's like French. A lot of things translate kind of the same in French and Spanish. Like, what's cherries? Like cherry, the fruit, cherries, like a cherry sundae. Fucking, what's that in Spanish? Because in French, it is Reese. Like that's. Oh, okay. So that's one that's not translatable. Okay. Trying to think of a. I'm trying to think of a word that works that way. Can't think. There's some words though that are very easily relatable to Spanish that are French. I just cannot think of one. Fucking like door would be like port, Porte. Iceman says, "Oh wait, fresa is strawberries." You know you fucked up. What would cherries be? Huerta. So it's still not translatable. Fuck, I'm trying to think of a word in French. What's computer? Computer in Spanish, because in French it would be on or her. Oh, computadora. Gotcha. So that one doesn't work either. Or like telephone. I think telephone and like telephona and then telephone. Basically, that's fuck. I'm trying to think. There's words in Spanish and French because like in fucking in French language books they show it in Italian. They show like translations like because it's like relatable between Italian, Spanish, and French, and German too. So like some of the words are similar, but not obviously not all of them. What does this word? What's this word mean in Spanish? What's the name of this song? Polaridad, like polarity or light, something with light maybe. This is the strife you struggle when you don't speak Spanish and you love Puerto Rican music. Iceman says Portuguese is similar to Spanish. True. Iceman says something to do with molecules when they break up. Not what I was thinking. Word. Let's see what ye old Google says for that. Spanish to English. Google Translate says polarity. We got old school up in the fucking house. Good morning, Shades. Just rolling out of bed over here, bro. Need coffee. You and me both, man. Waiting on that mother trucking fucking car to be done. Excited. Nervous too, honestly. Eric says, haha, damn, old school. What up, man? Iceman says, man, when I came to this country, I didn't know English. Now I'm forgetting my Spanish. I'm not doubting your Spanish. When you type it into Google Translate, it says it means polarity. I think I've looked it up. I've looked up all these lyrics and song names a fuckload of times, but it escapes me. Ooh. How the fuck you doing, old school? What's on the day plan for you, man? You gonna get in the DA and chirp third? Iceman says my Spanish. Oh, I get you. Old school says, what up, Eric? How's the foot, bro? I hope you're feeling better, bro. Hell yeah. He had his first beers in 10 days last night. He was getting it. He's a wild man. Iceman says, one thing I'll never forget is when I was at the airport, I tried to order food, but since I didn't know English, I couldn't eat, man. Damn. Iceman says, I starved and said to myself, this will never happen to me again. Dude, for real. And you sound like fluent as fuck English. Like, obviously you speak Spanish too, but like, I don't have any troubles understanding you whatsoever. You were like, I'm not starving again. Fuck this. I'm learning English tomorrow, today. Fuck it. Eric says, yeah, today ain't too bad. Iceman says, shit, crazy when there's a language barrier. Absolutely. And the reason I want to learn Japanese is because when I I mean, obviously the culture and all that stuff, but one firsthand account like what you're talking about when there's a language barrier and a communication breakdown. Fucking, I went to this music festival in New York up in the mountains. There's only 2,500 people there, but this band from Osaka, Japan called the Boredoms, legendary Japanese punk band, noise punk band, crazy shit. They had 9 drummers for the performance, and I recognized one of the drummers after the show, and I'm walking past him, and I was like, dude, I was like, you were fucking killing it. And he only spoke fluent Japanese. He didn't speak a wink, an ounce, and anything of English. So literally, he was like, no English. That was like all he knew how to say, basically, because apparently tons of English, you know, like speaking people had been coming up to him. So he understood no English. It was like his one response. But I was just like, dude. And I just like kept speaking in English, and he was like totally confused and like, you know, no English. And I was just like, you doing all that, and he was like, oh, and he gave me a hug. I was like, dude, this is awesome. But it was that first like minute was like, I basically had to mime it out to him, you know what I mean? It was like, you were killing it. Let's see. Iceman says that's why I'm so fat, because I be eating good. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I've been chubby in my day, like when I was like probably like from 7th to like probably like 6th to 8th grade. I was pretty chubby. Old school said, just getting the kid ready for school, bro. Same old, same old. Hell yeah. Nice. Eric says, haha, already took mine to school. Or mine to school. Old school says, all right, guys, got to go. Hope your ride comes out the shop today, Shades. Hell yeah. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. Always much appreciated to see your presence, because you're the shit. Me and this man are always watching the same fucking videos. We're on that Maroshi gang. Always on that Maroshi gang. And on that note, it's time to grab some coffee. And here, Iceman. It's my favorite Puerto Rican music of all time. Old school says for sure, man. Late.
Cuando no estás a mi lado, medio vestido llena, el amor he progresado, alcanzando a comprender que eres reina de mi vida, y en tu cabeza coloco la corona merecida. Se me hace corta las horas y te tengo bien cerquita, y la flor se marchita cuando se oye tu suspiro, tu mirar como un tiro que me deja bien profundo. Controlas así mi mundo, linda reina de mi vida. Reina, reina de mi vida.
Iceman says, wait, hold on, where are we at? Jamar's in the house. What up, Jamar? He says, when you get the car back, are we getting a burnout? Are we going to get a burnout video? I think we will. Because I am going to need new tires soon, so we will send those tires out on the last hoorah. Definitely. Old school says, pound it, peace, Shades crew. Hell yeah. Iceman says, all right, Shades, I'm out. I'm out too, brother. Good luck on getting that whip back. Fuck yeah. Let's see. Iceman says, Eric, feel better, bro. Flexing twice. Old school says, feel better, Eric. So you guys on the next one, bro. Eric says, all right, Iceman. Thank y'all. Honda Vlog says, burn out with the turbo. God damn it. God damn it, Christian. Christian, I want those stickers back. This man and me have this ongoing inside joke where he's just like, fucking always like, dude, get that turbo tomorrow. Did you get that tech to install that turbo? See, it started with the first inside joke was the Buddy Club Spec 2 exhaust on this white RSX that has a Mugen fucking molded back bumper and lip and a TSX motor. And like, he'd be like, dude, I got something to show you new. And then he'd just like send a link to that shit. And I'd be like, God damn it. Stop that. Eric says all motor man, LOL. Honda Vlogs says LOL. Old School says NA is the way, bro. In the form of thoroughbred or pure Honda, I think that's true for sure. I think if you're going like with some like crazy drag car shit or something, like, I mean, turbo is definitely the way to go for making big fucking numbers and trying to break the fucking sound barrier or some shit. Like, that's eventually what it'll come to, you know what I mean? Look at like top fuel dragsters and shit. I mean, 13,000 horsepower. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But in terms of reliability, I think all motor is really hard to beat. It's kind of like what Mark from Honda Street Garage's last video, the turbo clickbait thing. See, your car can be one or two of three things: fast, cheap, reliable. So it's like, do you want it fast and cheap, but not reliable? Do you want it fast and reliable, but have to spend more money? Or do you just want it, you know, you pick two basically, you know what I mean? Old School says, all right, I'm out. Honda Vlogs, get to work, Holmes. Oh man, my anxiety. I'm so nervous. And I think the combo of like 3.5 hours of sleep each night. I'm not well rested. I'm not like super tired, but I'm just like, I don't even know how to describe it. I'm kind of like, it feels like I'm rested, but then like once I get up, I'm like, dude, I only got 3.5 hours of sleep. What the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? Oh, Christian, did you get my message on Messenger? Fucking, can you guys build a set of Olin's coilovers for fucking RSX? I would assume so since they make them. But, Eric says, damn, did you end up staying up last night or did you get up super, or are you getting up super early? Fucking, I probably went to sleep at like 3:30 and woke up at like 6:45. Honda Vlog says Joe Rogan did a podcast with a guy all about sleep. It's really good. Yeah, I watched that Joe Rogan Experience shit. It's quite interesting. Do you watch the one about the life extending drug? She's crazy. Christian, did you hear my question? Olin's coilover stat. I want them. Because I could go cheaper or something, you know, more readily available. But I think for the heart of the build and getting like parts like M&M Honda and, you know, nice shit like HKS exhaust and all that stuff, I think some Olins would just set it off, man. Because I could keep the new speeds, just the race springs, and fucking get some, you know, like you said, county fucking white shocks or whatever. But like honestly, for the $600 or $700 I got to spend for them, I might as well just go full 9 and get coilovers, because then we can adjust the ride height and the dampering. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Honda Walk says it wouldn't be fast. It's a process because DC5 has a weird design. It's possible they exist. Yeah, they had at J-Spec here, the JDM motor warehouse place where I got my side skirts, my wheels from and shit. I've seen them with my own eyes. They make them for D5. True story. That's why I was asking, because you guys, like, you're making yours or whatever. You make parts, so. They were fucking expensive too. They were like, I can't remember what they were asking for. It was something ridiculous, like $1,800 or something like that for used ones too. They were fucking used. I mean, I guess that doesn't really mean anything, but because if they're still good, they're good. But even for used ones, like, fuck, I'd hate to think what a fucking brand new pair of them cost. Honda Vlog says that's a deal. Yeah, it seemed like a deal, and they went super fast. Like, the night before I got my wheels, apparently they had them up for 2 days, and somebody bought them up within 2 days, and that's like insane for J-Spec because they sit on parts for a while. Like, they had 2 sets of red Recaro SR4 DC5 Type R seats, and they had both sets for $11.95, and they sat there for months. They brought the price down to $9.95, and somebody finally pulled the trigger and bought them. Honda Block says, I mean, S2K Olins are at $2,000 and used. They don't go down in value. Yeah. Makes sense. I mean, for the most part, like, any of that stuff that I have on my car, like, you could resell it and it would pretty much sell for what I put into it. You know what I mean? If not more. Like, Type R wheels, I would not sell them for $750. I'd sell them for $1,000 at least. But I'd never sell them because, I mean, honestly, I'm thinking about buying a second pair. A second pair for all season tires and then R compound tires. I know that seems like super frivolous or just wasting money, but in the wintertime, dude, fucking R compounds and in the rain and stuff, R compounds blow. It's not a fun drive. I'm surprised they did as good as the R compounds did as good as they did at H Day, going to H Day, because it was like 28 degrees out and fucking snowing. And I was going like 75. Eric said, on some RPF ones. Oh my God. Me and Eric were having this conversation on PlayStation while we were playing Fortnite the other night. We were just talking about, like, RPF ones, there's nothing wrong with them, but it's just like everybody has them. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the same thing as like TE37s. I love TE37s, not hating on them at all, but it's like, it's something, it's like if everybody wore the same shoe or everybody wore the same shirt, you know what I mean? It's like, it doesn't have as much identity. It's like a uniform. They are amazing wheels though. Like, RPF ones are pretty much the most cost-effective wheel you can get. And then TEs are like you know, top dollar, top of the line, you know, some Rays Volt TE37s, you know. They're fucking classic, but I don't know. It's just I wouldn't get those on my car, honestly. It depends on the car. Depends how far you're going, I guess. I mean, TE37s, they look good pretty much on anything. I'm just trying to step outside the box. Eric says, I see them all the time here. Yeah, same here. See them on a lot of Civics and Integras and stuff like that. It's just cheapest, cost-effective, lightweight wheel, basically. Ooh. Can't wait to get this car back. Come on now. 10:08 in the morning. Been in it. Been in it. And obviously, once I get it, I think the first thing I'm gonna do is probably wash it. Got this. Look what one of my family members sent me, Christian. They're like, "You're getting all that work done on your car. You're gonna need this afterwards." I was like, "Hey, thanks. I'm out of car wash. I'm out of goods." It's got fucking Meguiar's Deep Crystal Car Wash, Scratch X 2.0, Cleaner Wax, Tire Shine, Quick Interior Detailer, and Perfect Clarity Glass Cleaner. All the goods. All the motherfucking goods. Honda Block says nice. Family helping out family. Honestly, I think after I wash the car, I'm gonna drive down to the city, go to this record store, probably buy a couple records because I got like. You watched my blog yesterday or the day before. Fucking, I took all my change from my piggy bank and car cup holders. We got 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 51, 52, 53, 54. We got $55. You know what I mean? So I could throw down and oh wait, hold that thought. Got like almost $60. Honda Block says driving the DC5 lately now. Slower than dog shit. I don't know. It feels slower than the old motor. Did you compression check it and do a leak down test and stuff like that? I hope so. Because that would equate to it feeling slow as dog shit if it was low compression. What compression is the fucking K20 A3 at? The A2's at 11-1. So it's like 10-1 for the A3. I can't remember. 9-1. Oh yeah. Honda Block says compression. Yeah, one cylinder is low. That would do it. It's good the other three are consistent though, but that one for real though. It'll commute. I just got to keep saying. It'll commute. I just got to keep saying that. Honda Block says driving down to Ibach. Yeah, if it can make it that far, I mean, that's definitely the ultimate commute. You know what I mean? Nothing happens to it. I mean, commuting's commuting, man, you know? Miss Kobe. Yeah, that would be dope to see some footage from Ibach, seeing as I can't make it. That'd be crazy. Fucking got a new clutch in, just like cross country. That'd be the longest drive of my life. Chicago still holds the record for me in my DC5. 16 hours. It was brutal. Brutal. All to go see yours truly, Omar Rodriguez Lopez, and the Mars Volta on 420. Because that just sounds like some meant to be shit. What's the one thing you're most forward to looking? What's the one thing you're most looking forward to about going to IBOC? Is it a certain build or just all of it or what? Eric says, "God Almighty, son." Just listen to this. I mean, this motherfucker is like the Puerto Rican Jimi Hendrix. You just can't go wrong. And 420. Honda says people hella want me to go. LOL. Basile Garage gave me shit. It's like, get the fuck down here. You live in California, dick. It was so weird seeing him outside of the garage. Like, still the same guy and everything, but it was like just like wild style seeing him not in his garage, like dissecting his build. You know what I mean? Seeing him in like nice clothes with like a nice watch on, like going to hang out with Chris Sadowski. That shit was crazy. Pretty wild style. Oh my God, if this is a telemarketer. Hello?
Do not hang up. Are you suffering from chronic back or knee pain? If
you have ruined my morning. I am going to face fuck you into oblivion.
Your health insurance company.
God damn it. I was so excited. Fucking telemarketer cunt. Do you know how excited I was? I was so like, oh. Because I knew it was going to go one of two ways. I knew it was either going to be that or go pick up the car. Motherfucker. They've been calling me like crazy, telemarketers, every goddamn day, at least 3 or 4 times. I'm so sick of it. I don't know. What more do you want from me? You know what I'm saying? Just leave me alone. I block them every day. It's like, don't block them, basically, because clearly when you block their number, they just find another fucking line. Oh, my God. Eric says, you and Bob Marley 420 would have a shit ton of fun, Shades. Oh, yeah, I'm getting the same calls. Wait, why would me and Bob Marley 420 have a lot of fun? Because of 420, bro. Because of vaping. What the fuck did you say last night? It was like, it was either you or silent. You said something like vapor equals butthole gaper. Oh my God, that was so funny. I was like, this man just made a word that rhymed with vapor. That's some funny shit right there. Oh my goodness. Eric says he always has a jar of fire trees. Oh yeah. Probably too fire for me, honestly. I'm out of the game. That new weed, man. That's the whole reason I quit smoking. Might wake up on the side of the highway like, what happened to my life? Eric says like Trevor in GTA 5. Exactly. You should wake up in your underwear with your fucking work boots on. You're just like ugh, fighting with some guy over toll money. You don't even have a car.
He come to me with money in his hand. He offered me. I didn't ask him. I wasn't knocking someone's door down. I was running from that. When I got out, I was in that. I was already through that. I had that. I had the studio. I went to the studio. Went to Fox Studios. I had it all. And I looked at it. I said, this is a bigger jail than I just got out of. I don't want to take my time going to work. I got a motorcycle and a sleeping bag and 10 or 15 girls. What the hell I want to go off into is to go to work for? Work for what? Money?
Man, I can't believe it's already like 10:20, almost 10:30.
I'm the underworld guy. I decide who's does what and where they do it at.
Yeah, that's deep as fuck. Christian, I see you. I see you at work.
I roll the nickels. The game is mine. I deal the card.
Eric says my cousin called that vape thing a fin box. A fin box.
I close my eyes and see it. I clench my fist and beat it. I light my torch and burn it. I am the beast I worship. I close my eyes and see it. I clench my fist and beat it. I light my torch and burn it. I am the beast I worship. And I don't do come my time. And I'm full of hell. Nothing not to come. I'll take it. That's the point of no return. Wait till I know tomorrow. Cause no hell there won't be one. For all who did not struggle, the triumph is overcome. Stretch away, you again, and up to there. On the wind, fight again, when the sun says, the power feels.
Oh, fiend box. Fiend. Drop the D. Fiend box. That's funny as fuck. Want my car. God, that fucking telephone call unearthed me.
Secret order, elite order, frequent body, season power,
Eric says and Run Silent made fun of him, but I can't remember what he made wrong with it. He was like vapors equal butthole gaper, something along the lines of that. That shit had me dying. I was like, oh no, he didn't. Because vapors are pretty hard. Like, what are you gonna say? Taper, draper, butthole gaper.
I'm the beast I worship. Caesar.
Eric's dying laughing. There's something like that. Eric says, too bad you didn't stream that one. We could have went back and looked. Yeah, true. Fucking, it still would have been pretty hard to find it, though, because the stream's like 3 or 4 hours to sift through. That shit's kind of tricky.
What's the point of no return?
Man, I'm just like so excited yet so nervous.
I am the beast I worship.
Whoa. Be back later. Gotta watch some shit. Do it. Oh, excuse me. Eric says, are they replacing your clutch fluid when they're doing all this work? Oh, yeah. They have to drain all the fluid, like before they take the bell housing off. Like they take out probably like they got to take out the intake, I'm sure, which is like 2 seconds. Then they have to take out shifter cables, reverse lockout plug, and all the plugs connected to the fucking bell housing. And then fucking axles. So to take off like, you know, the fucking hub and all that stuff. But then get the axles out and then, you know, drain the transmission, drop it, et cetera, et cetera. Honda Vlog says if they're smart, they drop the whole motor. Why? Why would they want to drop the whole motor? That'd be way more labor, and like it's not really necessary. Eric says your shit will be like Eric says your shit will be like butter. It won't feel right at first. Mine was like that. It should feel, I mean, first 20, 30, 40 miles, I'm sure it'll feel kind of like, you know, breaking it in still, but fucking, I don't know. I would say it's, with the new K-Tune CMC and slave cylinder and all new clutch line and everything, like it should feel like butter from the get-go. Honavlog says it's so much easier. Not really. That's way more work than you want to have to do. I mean, you did a swap and all that stuff, so I mean, you know, but I've seen the work on my car. Like you put it up on a lift. I mean, it's just get the bell housing off, like get the fucking shifter cables off, get the fucking axles out, fucking take off the bell housing. That's about it. Honda Vlog says subframe holds it all in. Hard to pull a trans out. Yeah, you know, they drop the subframe all the time. Like they even took the subframe out in the front and the rear to get the bolt-ons in. You know what I mean? So. Honda Vlog says it's 4 bolts and a whole motor drops out. Yeah, definitely, but I'm not sure how they're doing it, honestly. I didn't ask him like, hey, how are you doing this? However he wants to do it, you know, but for the price, for like the $1,500 range, like I would assume they're not taking the whole motor out. That would kind of be overkill in my opinion, seeing as all the shit I have, like the fucking all the bolt-ons and stuff, like dropping them out. Like I don't think they're doing that way. That'd be way more money. They would have probably told me like $2,000 if they were doing it that way. Because the subframe's not that hard to get out. It's subframe's 4 bolts as well, or however many bolts. But Honda Block says, true. Yeah, because I mean, it's just that's like way more work than you would want to do just to get the bell housing, drop the subframe. You already took the axle and the shifter cables out. I mean, I can see all this shit in my head. It's not that I couldn't do it. I understand completely how to do it. It's that I don't have the shop, I don't have the lift, I don't have the fucking air tools and a compressor and all that shit. And extra people to hold the subframe, you know, while 2 guys to hold the fucking subframe for me while I'm fucking unbolting it and shit. Eric said, Shay's just said, hurry the fuck up. No, actually, I didn't say that. I said, take your time, do it right, et cetera, et cetera. And he was like, okay, it'll probably stay overnight, yada, yada. Hanbluck says, but then you got to pull the bumper for the intercooler. You motherfucker. This man, he won't give up. Eric says, all that pun though. Hanbluck says, LOL, I'd be back later. That's right. I hope you treat DJ this way every time you look at his K28 Del Sol. You're just like, dude, turbo it. Nah, his is a complete build. His is good to go. Think after we get all this done today and stuff like that, get some new tires on it. I think the next thing, Hanavlux says, I tell him to lose that ugly spoiler. God damn it. I think I'm going to get a front nose clip, DC5 Type R front nose clip next. Get the car painted and everything, repainted, full respray. Hanavlux says, I hate it. Well, it's not your car. But yeah, I agree. Not my taste either, honestly. I feel bad enough doing the Type R wing, but it's the only big wing I like. You know, it's not even like a metal wing or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's like a boxy, bigger wing, you know, spoiler, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of weird how they call it a wing. It's not really truly a wing. It's a spoiler. Honda Vlog says it fits the car. It does. This is true. Because I want my car to look like a stock DC5 Type R, you know, essentially that, you know. Like, and for the most part, minus the red Recaros, excuse me, it's there. So, minus the red Recaros and the red Brimbos and stuff, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we do with the car. And I kind of want to go blue Recaros now, honestly, just to do something different, you know. I feel another sneeze coming. I feel the sneeze coming. Dude, I just wish they would call. It's probably going to take like until 4 o'clock today. Eric says, bless you, Shades Jesus Wade. bless me. What you getting into today, Eric? Just kicking it? Enjoying the time off from work? Reviving? Oh, that reminds me, I got to throw another battery in this GoPro. Eric says, hell yes. One thing I don't like about GoPros is like this little enclosure. I like how it's safe and everything, but it's kind of a pain in the ass having to, every time you want to change a battery, you got to take it out of this like exoskeleton shit and then go right here and make sure you don't press on the power button because it's in a really awkward fucking location. Press down on this, flip that open, and then pull on this little fucking tab that doesn't want to pull out. Take this battery out, and then take your memory card out and shit. I mean, I like that it's, you know, small and tiny and good video quality, but it's like, I don't know, something about it kind of gets on my nerves. Probably just me being nitpicky. I guess for the good quality, you gotta make sacrifices. Eric says, chillin' like a villain with the gold tooth villain. Y'all. I don't think it's battery door off. I don't know how to take it off though. That's the thing. Oh, there it is. That's that simple. Okay. Okay. Well, there it is. So now you got it rocking like this. They say if you take this door off, this little teeny tiny hinge, I mean, it's that simple to put it on and take it off. Put it back on. Well, maybe. Just maybe. Just like that. Pull it off. If the motherfucker wants to come off again, god damn, son, where'd you find this? Ah, shit, I turned it on. Well, maybe. Bitch, please, you came off once. Why aren't you coming off now? There you go. Leave that there. Eric says, chilling at Best Buy. You're at Best Buy, or you feel like you're at Best Buy? I'm Shades Jesus Wade. I'm your Geek Squad rep. I'm going to show you how to take the battery door off.
Give a fuck what you heard, yeah, fuck what you heard for this real shit, get your whole clip, turn it to what word, but you know you either run up into the next red season, Bobby.
Eric says, you said, where'd you find that? I didn't even realize it. It's all about drying weed in a laundromat dryer. God damn it. How much longer is it going to be? Eric says, shit, doorbell. Imagine if somebody at the doorbell, they're like, hi, Shade's car's ready. They're like, what the fuck? BR. Eric says, I got a box. What's in that box, man? They got weed in it. Eric says, shh, no. Oh. Smoking too many cigarettes. Man, oh man, I want my fucking car. Eric says, LOL, my air conditioning filters for my house. Isn't it always funny how you always have to order that shit out because they never fucking have it at Lowe's or something? You know what I mean? It's just like, what the fuck, bro? You're supposed to have this shit in stock. Now I got to order it on Amazon or Lowe's.com. Oh, this is the call, bro. Hello? Yeah, this is Anthony. How's it going, man? Really? Gotcha. Yeah, I ordered it directly from Graham's, and I told them 02 to 06 RSX. That's really weird. Yeah, definitely. Gotcha. Well, thanks for trying anyways. Cool, awesome. I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye. Okay, so get this. They tried to throw in the fuel pump, and I didn't order it from Graham's. I just told them that just to make them feel better. I ordered the Graham's fuel pump from Amazon. They sent me the wrong fucking one. They sent me the wrong fucking fuel pump. Bro, I'm pissed. I guess that's like not a big deal at all, though. Because Amazon's a fucking cocksucker. Oops, did I say that? But everything else he said went. Everything else went good. See, now I want to play guitar. How weird is that? That's my outro riff. But yeah, they said everything else went good. He said he tried to modify it and try to make it fit, but it just wouldn't fit right, and you know, yada yada. But yeah, everything else they said went good, and that the RSX is ready. So Eric, do you know how fucking excited I am? Holy shit. But yeah, I mean, they got everything else in, so I mean, what can you do? And I paid $111 for that Graham's fuel pump, so even if I can return it, I mean, it's not that hard to get another fuel pump down the road. Because, I mean, I don't really necessarily need a new fuel pump right away. Damn, man, go get it, man. I know you are, but damn, I was wrong on the time. Yeah, 10:41. It only took them 3 more hours to roll. But yeah, grab my house keys and my fob. The only thing missing is the RSX key. But yeah, fucking damn, I'm excited now. Holy shit, Batman. But yeah, what can you do though? I mean, that's not their fault. That's fucking annoying as shit. So I'm definitely gonna cuss out Amazon and be like, you dumb fuck. You sent me the wrong shit. But yeah, seeing as we've been going for 2 hours, it's been a longer morning stream. We're going to test the car out. We're going to GoPro the fuck out of this and see the first reaction and see, man, it's gonna be nuts. Eric says, yeah, I will enjoy the car. Hell yeah, man. Thanks for tuning in. It was good kicking with you. Thanks for keeping me some fucking company while I wait impatiently and anxiously. And I'll see you later at 8 tonight. And if not, fucking probably get on some Fortnite later tonight if I'm not too tired. And I'll catch you guys later. Look out for that video on the Shades Wade Jesus Neighborhood motherfucking network. Later.